And we are back here on this late night stream. Well, it's not really late night, but we are just sorting out used and don't need. So as you can see, we have got another trailer ready to empty out. Obviously we're just going to have to, we've just sold our first lot of silage, so we're going to quickly run this back to the farm and continue selling. So we made about £30,000 on the first load. I am going to actually, while we're near the store, is I'm going to sell our trailer that we've got here with us, and I'm just going to get a new one. I'm going to sell a few bits and bobs, so I'm just going to quickly tab through the vehicles. We don't need the case 1455 at the moment, so we can sell that. The 166, the 1660s will keep. We'll keep the Lizard Twin Star because we're going to be using that in a minute. The Stewart Multi, we can sell that as well. We'll keep the heavy duties, and we've got 3 of them, I think. We'll sell 2 maybe. We've actually got quite a few of them, so I don't think we need all of them. We've got we've got quite a bit of equipment now. The New Holland T9 we will keep, but let's now buy a tipper, a larger one. Actually, while we're here, let me sell this Twin Star, and then we can get a proper tipper with a bigger size load to it. So 59,000. We'll do that. And we'll also buy a proper truck to handle it as well, and we'll go with the TGS maybe. What speed can he reach? 55, 49. I'm just looking at the speeds as well, so I'm going to go with the, I'm not sure if this makes a difference, so we'll go with 6x6, added lights, why not, and we'll go with it being red. Should really buy 2 of these, but I really haven't got the energy, so this is, I'm going to try it. Let me just set this up. Oh god, I'm not sure about the steering in this truck already. It's going to be a bit of a headache. Alright, so let's head back to the farm. We're going to go a different way. We're going to go right and then right again. As you see, the lights, the indicator does work. It's going to keep that on while we come out this turn. Oh, is he turning or is he going straight on? He looks like he's turning, but no, he's going straight on. Oh, come on. Edge out slightly. So we are, oh wow. Actually let us out there. We'll turn the indicator off and we'll head back up to the farm. We own quite a few fields now, so we have been spending the money, every bit of money we're earning, we are spending straight away on expanding fields. So we've got this field here, 24, a large silage field, which we will convert. As it's so close to the barn, we're going to convert that to wheat. Oh my god, we're going to overtake this guy. Indicator run. Oh god, go blind with the reflection of his headlights. And just get back in. It should be alright. Perfect. So we're literally just going to fly back to the yard, put this by the trailer, by the wall of the bunker silo, and we'll empty out the next lot. This is the way we used to come into the farm. We're going to go back that way today. Oh, that breeze is nice. And just like right down. There you go. And from here it's only a few moments back to the yard, so we can then get the next lot of silage, fermented silage, get that placed in, and then we can then sell it on. So we are in the last day of spring, so we have got summer just what, 24 hours away really. And we will be streaming a lot of that summer period as well. Or I could cut across, but I'm trying not to. 45 has only been partially done as well. This bit of, oh, I sold the tractor for that bit of equipment, didn't I? Whoops. We'll have to reset that back to the farm. Well, we'll go collect that in a little while. But what we are going to do is we're going to collect all the equipment as well. Well, it does a beacon, I wasn't sure if it did. Open cover. Alright, let's now put this, hopefully this will work. If not, then we'll have to do it the other way. But I'm hoping we can get away with not having to do so. And I've come completely the wrong way into here. Oh, yep. It should have gone the other way. I want to go round slightly longer, but it means I can park up against the wall a bit tighter. So all of our equipment, a lot of our equipment we have sold on that we don't need. A couple of the tractors, they're expensive to have, so I've got a little bit more money. I'm just going to park this a little bit further along. There you go. And already it's filling it straight up as well. So what I'll do is I'll jump out. Oh god. Or not. Let's just move a little bit forward here. Just to allow space to jump out. So I'm just trying to clear out as much of this as we can. Oh, and just move the don't know if that's still unloading or not. Yeah, it's just doing alright. Obviously it's not going to pick up every little bit, but if it picks up even half of what we need, then we'll be alright. As you can see, it's just running through the conveyor belts. And then it runs up to here and then gets placed in the trailer. And that's the last lot done. Just trying to make sure I don't miss too much because those will be headaches. I'm trying to pick up as much of this as we can. Hopefully it'll pick up the little pieces as well. There you go, now I can actually see there is bits that are missing. There's a little bit that was missed, so we'll collect that in a moment. Just kind of resting it on top. Of the silo. Obviously making sure it's still filling it. It's a nice bit of kit. Definitely worth the money we paid for it. I think the trailer may be full. It's still 17,000 units, but I think this trailer may be full. No, it's not. Okay, it will be in a moment. Jump back in and just make sure that it does look. I don't think you can close, which I would like to see, is that yeah, I don't think it does close, so what we'll do is we'll leave that running for now and we'll take this back to the yard. to the sell point. Try not to crash on the way out. So this time we're going to go the other way through to the shop to sell it. As you can see us just leaving the yard. We can put more headlights on like that, but for me I prefer just having the single ones on until obviously if it gets a lot darker, then we'll... Oh, but... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Then just vehicles running it over and stuff like that, so we're quite fortunate. Oh, what have I done here? I need to go back this way. It's not too bad. We're doing alright. We need to still buy some more equipment. That tractor there. Are the bales gone? It looks like the bales have been moved on there, which is a good sign. Thank God for that. It means we don't have to deal with them. We do own this little field here, 29. I haven't thought of what I'm going to do with that yet. I may make that the same as like 36 into like storage if we need it. Because it is such a small field, there's not really a lot we can do with that. So as you see, just making our way down towards the sell point. Road looks clear. Yeah. Road was clear. Alright, let me just carry on. Oh, luckily there's no one behind us because I did come off the road for a few seconds there just to... So let's just continue up. We're nearly there anyway, it's just after field 4 and we'll be there to empty this out. I'm not even looking at the sell figures for it. I just wanted to keep talking about that top right corner, the pricing. And then we'll pull in here. No one's coming, so it should be alright. Just slow it right down there, just so we don't come off the road too fast and then end up crashing into the yard. This is where we're selling it, the renewable biogas. So it's already fermented, so all we have to do is, obviously I've messed it up previously where you can see that I've dumped it too early. This still needs to be covered, but we're going to take the machine to the there, it's already got the trailer. We're going to take that to... Oh, I missed it. What have I done here? Why can't I move? Come on. A little bit more. Come on. What are we stuck on? Not really clear what we're even stuck on. Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna reverse it back and then just try and force it out maybe. There you go. Is that gonna work? Or have I just made it 10 times worse? Should be able to unload it anyway though. So then there's lots going in. 59,000 units. Or whatever it was, 57 or 59, one of the two. Let's see what we get. 37,009. 37,1, sorry. No more capacity for silage, so that should be full. Oh, come on. This is what annoys me when I do stuff like this and then can't get out. Right. Right, let's just... What have I done here? You see it once. It's allowing us to unload little sections like that before it notifies us. So I'm just going to keep making the most of it. It's given us about 30. Because we're stuck on this stupid bit of silage. Oh, that's... Oh, what is actually... I don't get how we're stuck. Last little bit, and it's taken all of it anyway, so... what I'm gonna have to do is knock it, I think. So we'll park that back up for now, and hopefully I can move this out now. Nope. It's just a tiny little verge. Oh, it's annoying now because I just want to empty out our silo. I'm going to cover this one anyway. There's 50,000 units in there, and this one's got a lot less. It is 90% full, so one's making this worse. Come on, stop wheel spinning. Alright, let me try one more time with this bad boy beast. One, two, three. Come on. I probably just knocked it into oblivion there. Or I've caught it on that sign now. You ready? Nope, we're out. We're fine. Give them a little thank you, and here's us driving it. We can add this back to the yard. The only good thing is we can use, I think, that bit of machinery that we've got parked up. We can actually buy it. I know what we can buy. It might work. Let me just make sure I'm off the road. I'm just going to indicate so we are off road. Is that Roper DLC? Should help us. I'm just going to go over to Roper and just see how much it cost us to get the first one. Yeah, so we've got one of these already. Let's buy another one. And then what we'll do is we'll try... Oh, one. We'll take this back to the yard. Remember, we've still got a lot of silage to go through. But I don't know where else I can sell it. Does anyone else know? Let me know in the chat. BGA, I think it has to be baled. The barn has to be baled. I'm not sure. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try and take it to the barn. Why not? I've fully gone the wrong way around into the farm again, haven't I? Just trying to make sure there's enough space to get past this guy before this car comes up. And there's plenty. And I think the car actually allowed us space to get through there as well. So I'm not sure if it has to be baled or not, but what the plan is we're going to go get the last lot of silage and just see if we can sell it at this barn. I think it's got to be worth a try. And then we'll head right across here. And then we'll be able to know roughly if it would work or not. Lovely bit of water there. Just going to put this on for a second. Cruise control.
She's single, guys. And y'all want a number?
Have I gone too far? Yeah, I have. Oh dear. I completely got distracted there. Right, let's head back to the yard. Let's try and actually do it properly this time. Right, let's see if I can actually get this parking right this time. Oh my god, why do I keep doing that? I don't understand that. I think I must have just caught the edge of the moisture, the odd grass there. We've still got the beacon light on. We'll turn that off once we've parked up, as it won't be needed. We can just turn off the engine. Obviously we've just got to turn the truck a little bit beforehand. Oh, should be alright like that. There you go, we'll turn off the beacon light now. So we're still at 13,000 units of signage to get through. I don't really think this machine's going to be able to do much more than that. We'll try it. Should do actually. It has done. A lot of it. You can just see it just picking up the remaining little sections. Just want to collect as much of this as we can. So we've got 968 and that is now done. So the silage is now empty, so what we'll do is we'll just make sure this has been emptied out. Looks like it has been. There you go. Doesn't look like there's anything left to be emptied. So what we'll do is we'll fold this back up. And we'll put this out the way so the trailer can come in, and he will now empty we'll empty that load into here, start the fermenting process in a little while. Stop the engine. We've kept the trailer, we've kept the headlights on the man trailer, just because it will make it a lot easier when we reverse it. And as much as it's a light map, it does make it a little bit easier just to see where you need to put certain products. So I'm just going to unload this as close to the back as we can. So when we compact it, we're not done. There you go. Currently installed. Stop unloading, and we'll then turn this off for a second. No, it won't. We'll actually have a look around. Let me just see where we need to go next. I think we'll head down to 36. We'll go have a look at that. I don't know if it'll need cutting just yet. If not, we still have, I believe, 37 that hasn't been touched either. But we'll have to have a look. Let's head down to there. Better way of going is this way, I believe. Nope, gone the wrong way. No, I haven't. And cut down here. So head down to 36 and plant at 37 while we're there as well. We haven't got cows or anything just yet. I'm not sure if we will do. Oh, it's about headlights on, don't it? Don't think this needs to be touched just yet, but we'll go glance at it anyway. Oh, it does, doesn't it? Oh dear. Right, let's make sure the whole vehicle's inside. Unfold. we'll lower that down as well. And make sure this is on the ground, which it is. We'll lower the motor decks and we'll turn this on, and we'll get this full cut, and this should top us up as well. Doesn't need a full cut, it has been cut recently, as you can tell by the patchiness of it. But we'll get this started as well. Don't forget, if you are new to the channel, make sure you do drop a like and subscribe for more. So we are just trying to make a little bit of money. Just to tie us over with equipment, with seeding, with just general bits of equipment that we do need to purchase over the next few episodes. We will be doing a clear up of the farm as well. I'm not sure when that will be, but we'll see. It should be soon, because obviously we need to tidy it up, get things in order to see where we are in perspective of equipment, what tools we may need. But right now I think we should be quite happy with how we're doing. We've made a bit of profit already. I'm only on day number, coming to day 6. I'm going to turn the time back up in a moment. So make sure I don't crash into this. I knew I would. I've got feeling I would as well. So we're just going to come back over this main section here. As you see with the lighting, it's quite patchy. We should really come over and fertilise it slightly, but I just can't be bothered, and I'm quite happy not having it seeded. Not seeded, but not having it fertilised just yet. So already we're just over, what, just over 42%, 43, about 45% full, so we're doing alright with this load of this cut. Just making sure we constantly overload it as well. Not overload it, but match up, overlap, sorry, there you go, that's the word, couldn't think of it. Overlap the cuts, just to ensure that there is no issues. And that we don't miss massive amounts. We have missed sections, we always do, but the less we miss, the more grass we're picking up. You can see that it's quite patchy, this grass. I'll put the full lighting system on. You can just see the patchiness of it. But eventually we will seed it, we'll give it a good we'll fertilise it and just make sure it does get a good feed, really. And that's what it's missing. It needs a bit of grass feed just to keep it healthy, keep it growing at a good rate. Just gonna spin it round here, just overlap this corner, and then we'll head back round one more time, just to ensure that we pick up as much as possible, and it will help us out. We want to get as much chaff as possible ready to fertilise, not fertilise, but ferment and then sell on. I just missed that full section again, didn't I? Oh well, we'll go over to the top part of the hill. Right, let's get started on the last bit of this hill. I'm not too worried if we get the full 50,000 worth of silage. Obviously I'd like to get close, but it's not always possible. The last little bit of this hill. Turn it. Just catch these bits. Yes, I know I've missed the bottom bit there, that's fine. So So we're now just heading back to the yard. We're 42,000 units. I don't know why that's open. It should be like that and closed up. So you can get bigger, I'm not sure if you can get bigger pickups, which is what I was debating. It doesn't look like it, unless I do it with a forage wagon maybe. I don't know, because this can hold 59,000, but because of the lack of, there's no follow me mod, so it's quite hard to use them. Because you could do it with, say, one of these, one of them, get the Chrome X disc, and it'd be easier, but we haven't got any of them just yet. Just gonna make sure that's finished picking up. Oh god, we need to reverse back as well, the issues. I'm just gonna open this gate, lift the pickup and fold up this machinery. And now we can head back to the yard, drop this off. Not sure if we're going to do 37 actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn up time though, just to get into a bit of daylight. Right, let's head this back to the yard then, unload it, and then hopefully that'll be another load of silage ready to go. Oh god. Don't know what I just did there. I've kind of overdone that, just to straighten her up. So as you can see, time really is flying past us now. Oh. And we'll quickly go and turn off the headlights of this. Oh, bunker silo's done fermenting. That's cool. Just gonna cover. Oh, whoops. Just gonna cover this for now. I didn't turn off the lights, did I? Yeah, I have now. And I'm gonna bring this over here. It's a heavier vehicle, so I'm just gonna. Use this to tap. Alright, so this one's done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to bring over... Is this a normal tipper? I'm going to think of what to do here. I'm going to bring over this machine, the Roper Nawara Moss. Nawara Moss? I don't know. I'm not supposed to crash, but it happens. I'm not even looking at the road right now. I keep getting distracted by my phone. So now I'm going to start unfolding just on the approach. My plan is, I'm not sure if this is going to work or not, but my plan is to try and wait for it to unfold. Move it a little bit more. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but we're going to try it. I don't know if this would be registered as a trailer or not. So it is a pickup, so I'm not sure if this will work. I think it's worth a try though. I'm going to uncover the blanket. Turn it on and lower it. Oh, it does get registered. So just gonna have to keep reversing back maybe. It's going to take a slow process because obviously the trailer is a bit further out than I'd like. However, it means there's not going to be any issue with collisions getting in the way. I'm going to just turn down time because obviously we will be going into the summer shortly. And I'd rather get this done beforehand. So it does unload very quickly, that's a good thing. I'm now going to look at the potential. Just giving me a bit of an idea, just to make life a bit easier. I'll try and wheel it a lot closer, maybe reverse into it. Like so. This should load it a lot quicker. So it's already done 15,000. And so I'm just slowly wheeling it in. Just ensuring that we allow all of it to be emptied out. I'm not sure if that's over the trailer anymore, to be fair, and it's not, it's quite clearly not. So let's reverse this further back again. We're still just over halfway forward, so we should be alright. You can see, it's still unloading quite good a load. 23,000, yeah, so it should just about be alright. To unload the whole lot. Doesn't look like there's like a lot that even in here, to be honest. But I wonder if I can put that up there. Does unload it rapidly quick though. Apparently there's a lot in here at this pile, I don't believe that. Right, so that's now in place. That should be the last little bits done. Nice little scoop done. We'll wait for that to unload and we'll fold this up. Nice and easy. Turn off the engine, turn off the beacon light, and now we should. Don't know if this is completely full or not. Yeah. Go to service on. We're gonna go BGA actually, wasn't it? Or should we try and sell it here? I'm not sure if it's worth trying to sell it here again or not. We'll try it, why not? Yeah. Maybe we'll leave it in here for a little while longer. I'm actually surprised it's taken all of this because we did get warnings that it was full. But look at that money piling in. Another £38,000 from the biogas. So we can leave this here. We'll have a quick look around before the last bit of summer starts. 37%. What about over here? We haven't even fermented this one out yet. And this has got 59,000, so we'll cover that as well. And that will be the end of spring. So what I'll do is I'll save it. If you are new to the channel, make sure you do hit a like, subscribe and share, and introduce yourself. Thank you all so much for joining as we just about settle down for the night, and we will be back for a morning, the first summer morning just about to begin. The days are long, it's time to make hay and watch the crops grow. Here we go, guys. Don't know why this does this, it takes forever. So we've got to repay the loan. How much was the loan? Let's have a look. Obviously we're paying loan interest on vehicle running costs, so I'd rather get rid of the loan because we're getting charged for it. So we have got a loan of 50,000, so we might as well just pay all of that back. Obviously we've got trailers here ready to be filled up. We can go look around. Let's get into this and we'll go explore what's been available. 35 is ready to be cut again, very close to being cut again. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and spray Zank over it just to kill some time. As you know, let's use this to look around first. Let's go for a little drive, see what's coming up. And want this to be harvested first. As you can see, the grass isn't fully grown. There's a few bits that maybe another day or so, and that'll be a perfect cut. So we own both of these fields here, so this part is still grass and this isn't ready to be cut yet. I'll tell you what's on them actually, that's probably a better way of doing it. What is on each field? So 44 will be wheat. Just to make it clear, we'll just turn off everything. So 44 and 45 will be wheat. Grass is 45. Hang on. wheat and grass. Sugar beet, we haven't planted any, I don't think. Corn, have we not planted corn? Is it just wheat that we planted? I thought we did a cornfield. Maybe not. Sunflowers, I don't think we've got them planted as well. I think it's just wheat, to be honest. So we are going to have to really start developing. So what my plan is to go back to the farm, and really I do want to start a series again, to be fair, because I've made so many mistakes. But we've got 6 days of summer to get through, autumn, winter, and then we will be back to kind of restart where we've made the mistakes from, and hopefully have more money to spend as well. So let's jump into what do we need. I want to get a in here still. Did I sell it? Nope, it is here. Cool. I'm gonna go and kill some time. Don't think I've used this already. Oh, it needs refilling. And the place to refill is just here. So anyway, just waiting for this to fill up, and then we will get started. I'm just going around just fertilising a few bits and bobs. Oh. Did that cost me? Yeah. Whoops. I'm just going to go around fertilising areas that I feel need to be done. I know this should have been done once we cut it, but who cares? So we're killing some time during the stream as well. Do need to turn time back up, but for summer we'll take our time a little bit more. Or we'll just go around. A few times. And try and, oh god, where am I going? Whoops. I completely made a mess of that, but oh well. What happens? Oh, why do I keep going off my I'm losing the plot today, honestly. I know this isn't really going to make a difference, but it does just gives us a bit of time to kind of get an idea of the amount of work we've got to do. we're just kind of messing about with the fertilization. Anyway, I'm going to save the game here, and I'm going to end up going offline for a little while longer. It's just too hot to stream, guys. Thank you all so much for stopping by, I do appreciate it. And I'll see you all on the next stream.